Hey everybody, and welcome back to Lindsey's Little Library. So today is BookList Thursday, and BookList Thursday is something I do with Sarah over at Sarah's Nightstand. We come to you every Thursday with some sort of book, thoughts, ideas, recommendations, something bookish related. So today's BookList Thursday is the last one, the last official one for 2020, on the last official day of 2020. And I don't think that's a coincidence. I think it works out just fine, personally. So we thought we'd kind of recap this year and our BookList Thursday journey, and we talk about our top five BookList Thursdays that we filmed this year, that we did this year, and I'm hoping I'll have them all linked below so you can check it out. So we'll start. I will save my favorites for the end. So maybe I'll start with, okay, two. Let's see. I don't know. They're all good. Okay, first one I'll talk about is If You Like This TV Show, Read This Book. This was really fun. Trying to combine two hobbies that both Sarah and I enjoy. Giving you recommendations on specific TV shows that are out there. So if you may like a certain TV show, we would give you a book recommendation that would give you the similar storyline, similar vibes, similar interests. That was a really fun one to make. Another one that we did was new authors that I want to try. I tend to shy away from new authors, and I actually should have looked at it to see if I gave some of them a try. I feel like I did. Just because I have such great relationships with the authors I currently love, and there's definitely plenty of a backlist to catch up on, that sometimes I have a hard time meeting new people. I mean, in the not real world. But that was a fun list to give of new authors that we really wanted to give a try to, and discover some new ones out there, because you just never know, right? Another one I really had a lot of fun one that is very relevant and specific to 2020 was pandemic recommendations. It is amazing once you start looking how many books out there really do kind of center around different types of pandemics, which it could be a fantasy or it could be something that happened historically. One of my favorites is As Bright as Heaven by Susan Meisner, right? It's legit right here. One of my favorite pandemic reads. Love, 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 and I highly, highly suggest this one. This centers around the Spanish flu. Another one I read this year that was new that I don't think made it into that video was Pull of the Stars. It's a newer book, and I can't think of who wrote it. I also own it somewhere. I don't know where, but we'll put it right here. And that was great. That one took place in Ireland, I believe, during the Spanish flu, but it happened at a hospital on a maternity ward for people who were pregnant and came down with the flu. So very interesting perspective on that one. And it only happened over the course of like 3 or 4 days. Really, really good as well. So definitely a unique year for those types of recommendations and those types of books that are out there. So that was a fun one to do as well. We also did an American historical fiction recommendation, because if you think historical fiction, a lot of people think like World War II historical fiction, or a lot of people think historical fiction that happens overseas or in a different country. And so we really focused on historical fiction that happened in the United States, and had quite a list for that as well, which again, a lot of my favorites are on that list. I mean, why not? Because I'm a historical fiction junkie, like love it. So I would of course have a large list for you guys, but that one was really fun to make. But out of all of the videos we made this year, my absolute favorite has been our 5-star predictions, and the fact that we invited a number of other booktubers to join us within our 5-star predictions that we do. We do that every like 3 to 4 months. So we usually get 3 or 4 of them in a year. We pick some sort of theme or some sort of topic, and there's 3 of us. Again, we invite another booktuber to join us, and then we commit to reading those 5 books over those 3 months. We come back and tell you guys if they were 5 stars. And it has been so fun inviting other booktubers to do that with us, because we've been getting some really great ideas. One of my favorites, with Krista, we did Advent books. I think with Amanda, we did new books that we bought. What did we do with Vicky? Vicky, what did we do? I can't remember. And then this last one with Brittany, we did sequels. So that like totally upped my game with series, and got me now on this like motivated journey to finish all these series that I started. But good news is we're going to continue with that trend in 2021 and invite booktubers to join us, other booktubers to join us for our 5-star prediction series, which is just my favorite. It's, if I were to walk away and not do a channel again, which is not going to happen, don't you worry. I think doing something like that would be something that I would continue to do because it really does make me look at my shelves. I have, in the process of that, actually gotten rid of books because if I'm like thinking, well, this isn't going to be any good, why do I have it on my shelf? I don't know. Sometimes it feels like an obligation to keep it, but I've gotten rid of books that way. It's definitely made me be more particular about what I want in a book in order for it to be 5 stars. So it's opened a lot of, opened my eyes a little bit. It's just one of the greatest series that we do, and I really, really love it. And that's actually how I got started coming into BookList Thursdays, was the 5-star predictions, I believe. So anyways, that's my top. I won't keep you any longer. I'm sure you are ready to rein in the new year today and put 2020 behind us. You're not alone, I'm with you, even though I want to take some time and look back and really think about what 2020 has brought us. It's brought us some really great things. I had a lot of family time. We went on a really awesome road trip. My nephew was born. I mean, there's a lot of really great things that happened this year. So focusing on the positive and what we've learned, and then going into the new year kind of fresh and growing from there, I guess. I'll get off my soapbox. You head over to Sarah's channel and check out what her top 5 book lists were for this year. Otherwise, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next year.